Hi everyone.
Hi everybody, like this is our very first ever podcast. Oh my god, like we're really doing this. But bitch, if y'all don't know us, this is Junior, the other Lex. We're the baddest in downtown
Malibu.
You call it, like China. But
From Pop Tropica.
and Minecraft. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Welcome to our first podcast
Yes.
ever.
We really don't know if it's gonna make it on the channel. Or even start a podcast in period.
Well, yes.
If you put in those words. I'm very nervous, I won't lie, because what if like people talk shit? Alright, we're the people.
Literally.
They're the people.
They're rooting for us. You see, they're excited.
They're excited.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yes.
Our producer is
in the back.
in the back.
You guys want to say hi?
What's up?
That's a trade. That's a trade. For real. Oh my god.
Alright, so first order of business today.
So we want to get into a few topics today. Yes. I know like you guys don't owe us. We don't know y'all. And let's keep it that way. Alright. I'm just kidding. But we wanna like start off by like introducing ourselves, like how we like met, like who we are. Like, who is you?
Oh, who is you?
Yeah. So, do you want to start that off?
Not really. But okay.
But okay.
So, my name is Junior. I'm 26. I just turned 26 like 5 minutes ago.
Like 5 minutes ago.
Yes, I'm Junior. I'm 26. I was born and raised in DC. My family is Salvadorian. And I have a bunch of sisters. I lost count how many sisters I got.
Yeah.
Hi, sisters! And I feel like somewhere down the line, you guys are going to get to know me. This is just very brief. I don't want to go too much into myself, at least right now, just because later on today, we're going to be discussing things that pretty much will
discuss us as a couple.
Alright.
Oh my god, but yes, are you done?
Yes.
Okay, sorry about time. But anyways, y'all, I'm Lex, Stunna Lex, Alexis, whatever you want to call me, aka that bitch, alright? But, I don't know where to start, but, wait, what are we talking about?
On that note,
just take a shot. So now we're drinking some cold coffee.
Yes.
Like,
tap it.
Alright. Tap. Oh my god.
Okay. So I guess that brings us to the next
I didn't even know what the fuck we were talking about.
Of this segment. How did we meet? I know that that's something that's probably going to be brought up just because
they comment down section.
Everybody sees us on social media together.
And they haven't really gotten like a story or probably don't even care. Alright.
No, literally.
But how did we really meet? So me and Junior like were social media friends. I beefed him. Alright.
Yes.
So we just met on Instagram, which if you guys don't follow,
she swiped on Grindr. That's what
she was visiting.
I told her, I was like, no picture, no child.
Yeah, no picture, no child. Sorry, like she was just here for a day, and guess what happened?
And I just stayed. Where did I come from?
Really met like on Instagram. I had like one little story, I guess I'll tell y'all. It started off with me having a little crush on this little ugly ass tray right here, this bottom. It started off with that, but guess what? The whole friend group said that we were the same thing, so I'm gonna flip. All right. Exactly. But anyways, we met through Instagram. I seen that my sisters followed him. They were mutuals, and I'm like, oh my god, Pierre, like Junior, like yeah, be outside. This was way before, like what? I followed him like probably 2-3 years ago. I was a fan, girl. I was there. I'm updated to everything. But
And when we first met each other, she asked me for my autograph. I was like, baby girl, I can't do that right now.
oh girl.
You're like, I don't remember that.
Let's retract that because I want to know what part of the day I said that. I was probably drunk, huh? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But yeah, we met through Instagram, and it was until this year we were like, okay, you know, Pride is coming. How did it happen? I think.
Yes.
Did I say something on my story?
One of us had said that we were trying to go to Pride, and then
oh, okay, which is gonna get us to our next topic after, but I kind of remember now. So it started off with I had posted like I'm excited for Pride, like he wants to go, and then Junior had swiped up. I was like, he had swiped up, and he was like, bitch, like oh my god, I like let's go, like I want to go, like I don't have no like I really don't have any gay friends. I'm like, oh, this might be my time. All right. But after that, bitch, what's gonna happen? But we had DM each other. We were like, okay, let's plan this out and let's make it to Pride. And guess what? We made it to Pride. So we met at my house to pregame and all that because I was low-key nervous to go to Pride because I was like only my second one. And I was going with someone I don't know. I was like...
She was like, you weird bitch.
Like, what the fuck? I was telling my sister, I was like, bitch, like, what if he, like, no le caemos bien or not?
Right.
And I guess it turned out good. But how would, like, what would you say your experience was meeting the baddest bitch?
Well, yes. I'm gonna be honest, I was very skeptical at first, too. You're like, what does that mean? Bitch, I'm bitch. No, honestly, I was very skeptical at first because, yeah, like we followed each other on Insta for like a good minute. But then again, I guess I'm fairly, especially this year, I'm fairly new to like the whole like gay culture and things like that. So like me actually wanting to go to Pride, this year was like, okay, like I kind of want to like explore more of that side and you know shit like that. And I didn't have that many like gay friends before I met you either, so that kind of was like a good thing for me too. Are you part of the community?
I was born a girl.
Okay.
You
I don't know. That's not so that part of that was the reason why I was kind of like nervous too. But then we hit it off very well. And for the most part, I feel like I get along so well with everybody, just because I feel like I have like such a good energy, so it's really easy for me to like get along with everybody. I did know Nancy before you, so that kind of like helped relieve like me being nervous to see you for the first time too. And then you know we started pre-gaming, we started like opening up, and then there was like this whole situation that happened like earlier this year that kind of like sparked. Yes, that pretty much like sparked up like conversation and like things like that, and it has to do with like the mutuals and like you know that word mutual like hits different in the gay community.
Yeah. Especially in the DMV and like I mean I guess I said it now, but we're from the DMV. The gays are everywhere. It's just kind of hard, but we're gonna save that for later, okay?
That's definitely a later topic.
Yeah.
It will be dealt with.
It will be that way. And you will be that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, we like with me meeting him. I was like nervous because when I'm like it's my first time meeting you, and especially knowing that I'm not gonna be with a big friend group to get away from you. So I was like, okay, you know what? Like it's my first time. Like let's see how we vibe. We were drinking a little, and I got comfortable because we kind of have that's why we bond too much a lot, because we have the same energy, we have the same dumbass jokes.
Yeah.
Like we be saying the dumbest shit ever. Like we be laughing at everything.
Literally. Yeah.
And I was like, okay, you know what? Like let me get comfortable. Like he doesn't seem like he's here like just for this. Like he feels like a genuine person. I was like, okay, you know what? Let's get it. And bitch, guess what? I ended up in his room, fucking throwing up, saying,
Yes.
But yes, Pride was so good. We didn't get home till like late.
Yeah.
We didn't. We got ready and went out till like 2, 1 in the afternoon, 12.
Yeah. Yeah, because we said because after that we headed to like Main Street and stuff, and then we started our night there.
We started our night
where
there.
everybody was at too.
Yes, and it was just so fun. Like I was like, you know what? Like we have to do this year again. I'm like, we have to bring what we brought to the world. All right.
Yes.
But yeah, that was how we really met. Like social media. Like for anybody out there, like if you have like friends that you really want to meet, like bitch, go for like what if it's good to make friends because you don't want to have enemies, even though we don't have enemies because
exactly.
Yeah.
And if we do, trust and believe, it's 9 times out of 10 it's one-sided. Because what do I look like having any type of like animosity?
You don't even know
like maybe time is running short. So this brings us up to our first topic of today's vlog.
Like we were saying, it's a podcast with big string, yeah. Exactly. But like we were saying, we're gonna talk about the gays.
Yeah, because that's all we really are expert in.
Yeah, like bottoming. All right. But the question is how the gays are and how they could be messy. Baby.
The gays.
The gays are. It's depending. There's some like us gays. There's gays that are like very like bitch. I don't give a fuck about all that shit. Like that's childish. We're like the gays that bitch come like any gay that comes up to us like we're gonna see how they are and bond with them.
When you edit it, put it like be like the little be like standby.
Yeah. Sorry guys, our camera had died, so we're back on to the other camera. All right, this is thank you. All right, I'm kidding.
We're low budget.
We're low budget. It's okay. It's just the first one. Where did we leave off?
We left off on
like talking about the gays.
Yes, on your perspective of how you think the gays were.
All right, period. Yeah, so like I was saying, the gays could be a little messy, as in like them being your own friends, and then later on they're like, oh well, this person said this and that, and it's like, you know what, like we're coming to you as like a friend. It's not for you to be telling whatever I told you and keep passing it on like as a friend, or like it really be the gays, because the gays really like we don't give a fuck, but it's like you gotta know when to, how do you say that word, like mind your business.
Yeah,
in other words.
Then there are the like cool gays too. I feel like there's a variety, but for the most part they're messy.
Yeah,
either they know each other, they've dealt with each other, they've hooked up with each other. It's really rare that most of them are like solid as far as like friends and stuff.
And the thing is that it's kind of, me and Junior were talking about how it's kind of hard like to become friends with gays, only because fuck, I literally had it at the top of my head. Only because sometimes they could see as a competition, and it's like really never like that. Like we're as the gays, we should help each other out. We should like cheer for each other. Like we shouldn't be like bashing each other or throwing shade or anything. Like bitch, we're a small community. Like we have too much hate already towards us. Like us in this little circle can't be like
and I think that brings us back to the fact of us explaining why we clicked so well when we first started like becoming friends, was because we're both equal in some aspects, but in other aspects, like for example, like physicality, like personally for me, like I'm honestly more mash, she's more femme, and things like that. But it's minor things like that that makes us different, but like also like we are also similar in like different similar, and like it's I guess that's other reason why like we get along so well, because you have your views on things which I obviously respect, and I have my views on things which obviously you respect, and things like that. But for the most part, I like that, like, you as a person, like, as a whole, is different than who I am
As
as
a
a person.
whole.
As
Alright.
this whole.
Put it in.
Mijo now.
Mijo now.
But you see, that's the thing. With us, I feel like we've never had that type of, like, weird animosity towards each other where we feel like we're in competition with. I've never been like, oh, like, damn.
And that's what I like about us, because obviously I want to be in a friend group where like they're very ugly and
And I'm the glam.
for real. So nah, but that's what I like a friendship where, to be honest, we make jokes out of everything. It could be like a serious conversation. I'm like I'll just say something at the end, like at the end of like, bitch, I don't even know. Like I'll come out of nowhere and I'm like, like well, like he be talking about something. I'm like,
Mirror her.
Like, it just be some dumb things we be saying. Like if you know, like the jokes, like yeah, like we're known for the funny jokes,
right? Yes, definitely.
But that closing it off, I personally love the gays. I don't hate, bitch. We're all bad bitches. Together, we're gonna be queens. We already are the queens, but we gotta show these bitches that they don't run. All right,
That's
so
right.
nah.
So that brings me to my next question. So I know that just now we were talking about, and I'm pretty sure that that conversation was based off our experience and stuff. So I guess my question is, how was your coming out experience? Whether it was not too long ago when you were younger or things like that, and just
I never came out. All right.
Oh, I forgot she's a girl.
Yeah. So to be honest, my coming out story is very lame. If you're expecting a long story, then you better speed up. All right. But yeah. So I came out like in the most awkward. I don't know. It's just so awkward because it was in the car and it was like, like I cannot walk nowhere else. I gotta sit here.
You're like, let me jump out the window.
I'm like, I'll sit here. This is a silence. But so in my household, like they were very like opening. Like we don't judge nobody by their its cover. We accept anybody who they are. But with me, I was very open with like my other family. I acted like myself, and it's like like I don't want to say it, but I want to show it because I don't know, coming out for the people that are not out. I like that is the hardest thing for me. It was the hardest thing ever because it was like you don't know how the reaction is gonna be. You don't know like what's gonna happen after that. Like your life could probably change, or it could continue being as it is, just a bit different. But coming out is just like a whole different topic. I don't want all right, but to take it short, like me and my parents, my sisters were going. I don't know where. I was already not having a good day. Like you could have your normal arguments and it's whatever. It's va a pasar. But we were on our way to some party, I think, and my dad. I was already like mad with them, and I was like, you know what? Nobody talked to me. Like, I don't want to hear nothing. And my dad was just like, oh, so like, when are you gonna bring like a girl home? This and I was like, I am the girl. I am the girl that comes home. One of the guys.
What are you talking about? I've been here.
There's like there's all girls in the backseat. But he asked me like, when are you gonna bring like a girl over, or like when are you gonna bring like a girlfriend? When are you gonna introduce me to your girlfriend, or do you not like girls? And I was like, what? So, no. But like I was saying, he acts like he acted. He didn't act. He asked me like, when am I gonna bring one? I was like, I don't know. Like it'll come when it comes. And like they kept asking me, and I was like, oh my god, like I don't. One thing about it, I don't like being asked like before I didn't like being asked if I was gay because it's like I don't have to explain nothing to you. Like you know what? So no, all right. But yes, it was just very hard, and it was like you know what, like I'm never gonna bring no bitch home because I'm gonna bring the men. All right.
Right.
So I was just like I don't like girls, and they were like, huh? So no, they were just like they were like, you don't like girls, and I was like, no, I don't. You gave me a pussy. All right.
I have a pussy.
I have a pussy. But yeah, it was just like I told them like I don't like girls. They were like I like guys, this and that, and like after that was just some like awkward silence. I don't like the silence. But they were crying. I should have been the one crying instead of them. But I guess they were the ones kind of. I
You're
guess
like, ya cállate.
ya cállate ya. Ya vieja ya.
Mañana.
Mañana. But yeah, they were just silent. My dad was like, I could probably see like from a dad because like you know like he probably expected a man to come. I was like, bitch, I ain't no man. The fuck. I'm a bruh. Right. And so I guess he just like he wanted to have like not nephews. He wanted to have like grandkids and all that. But bitch, you still got my sister. All right.
You know, she'd take care for all of us.
She'll get in for us. But yeah, so it was just pretty much like that, which is pretty awkward. But after that, like it was I'm not gonna lie, it was like pretty awkward being around the house.
Yeah, it does feel like
yeah, it just like you know, I don't wanna get out of my room because like they already know. But it was just very like, you know, you feel weird.
Definitely. For me, I feel like it's like I wanna say it's like a basic like coming out story because every gay guy now at one point when they first came out, they come out as bisexual and things like that. And I guess that happened with me. So I will say this. I was dating a girl when I was 14. And maybe for me, it was to cover the fact that like, you know, I was truly into guys because I knew that within myself, but I've never opened that up to like anybody. And so like I guess at that age too, like you're still a teenager, you know, you're still trying to figure things out. So for me, I was just like, okay, like I'm having like these like weird thoughts about like guys and things like that. You know, obviously you don't feel comfortable with like expressing that with anybody. And back then I didn't have any best friend or anything like that to like even vent to them about something like that. So long story short, I was dating this one girl or whatever. And then like I like don't get me wrong, like me and her we used to kiss or whatever, but it wasn't like me kissing like a guy. Like they just it just feels so good. All right. So of that right there, I started questioning that, like whether I was like, okay, like, is it normal for you to even feel like that towards a girl, whatever? Boom. Long story short, I was in her quince. That's how it started. So me and her, we met at our other quince. Like it was a weird in our other quince together. We're partners. Then she told me to be in her quince, and then we started going out to main chambelán. I was giving. I was giving the tuxedo trade.
Yes.
So eventually, after her quince, we broke up or whatever. But after that, and mind you, this is like during the summer of high school, and I started exploring a little bit more of my sexuality with like guys. And there was this one Hispanic guy that used to live around my way when I used to live in DC. And we started talking on Insta or whatever. He went to a different high school from me, but we used to catch the same bus in the morning. And eventually, like, he was like, oh, like, I really like you, boom, boom, boom. Me and him, we used to hump in the fucking alley and, you know, shit, like, do the weird shit like that. And,
I don't know.
And after that, pretty much what happened was that one day I posted something, in, like, referring to, like, my sexuality with, like, a guy or whatever. Yeah. And so one of like this girl that she
so you posted on your story, like
I made a post about it. And this one girl who was friends, her mom was friends with my cousin, older cousin. She went to her mom. Her mom told my cousin. My cousin, my older cousin, she called my mom.
I don't know, and that's what I don't like. That
And
people are
so my mom,
nosy.
she busts in the room, and my mom is like, "Is this true?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "You like boys?" I was like, "Yeah." And then that's when I started crying to her, and she hugged me. She was like, "This and this and that." Like, eventually, she like. Well, I will say this: my mom, she's always accepted me. She's never given me like a cold shoulder and stuff. But like in the Hispanic like household, it's really hard for you to even like at such an early age start opening up because they like especially like with like the dads and stuff, they have like this like such strong masculine energy, and it's really hard for you because you're just like, okay, well, what if they think I'm a sissy or shit like that. But luckily for my stepdad, he never radiated that type of like masculine energy. So it was easier for me to just be like, you know what, that is true. Whatever they told you is true. Granted, I did feel like I feel like it would have been a little bit more genuine, and I feel like should have been better if it came directly from me, as opposed to her finding out from other people, and then they'd be like, "Oh, this, and this, and that," and then it gets to my mom because it just makes the whole situation worse. But granted, I told her or whatever, and I will say at first, although my mom was like, "I accept it" and things like that, it took her a while to start adjusting to me liking boys to the point where she would be like, "Okay, I know you told me, but like as of right now, don't open up to like the entire world and things like that." I guess because she didn't want to feel in that moment ashamed that she had a kid like that. And I had a conversation with her about that. I was like, I don't want you to feel like I'm gonna change. I don't want you to feel like my sexuality is going to change how other people see you and them making fun of you and how you raise your kids because that has nothing to do with it. Me being me has never had anything to do with how I was raised, especially by my mom. So I told her that I was like, look, you can't expect for me to just keep this to myself either. Yeah. So eventually time passes, she got comfortable with it, and up until now, like she's probably like my biggest supporter, to be honest with you. Like my mom, she's very open about it, and I'm really comfortable with calling her and be like, "Hey, mom, like I have something going on, like with my partner, this and this and that." She's like, "Look, do what you gotta do," and she's probably the best person I can vent to when it comes to that.
I love her.
Yes,
When she's here, she's a vibe.
Like my mom is like a replica of me. My mom is like the biggest jokester ever. Yes. And I honestly, I truly get part of my humor from her. Because my mom's humor is so different than like other parents' humor. Like, yes, I feel like I've met other Hispanic parents and stuff, and like, don't get me wrong, like when they actually like fuck with you and stuff, they will like joke around with you. But I feel like my mom is very different in that aspect where once she get comfortable with my friends and I bring her around, she just treats them like obviously she treats them good, but like she also makes them very comfortable and welcoming. She likes to joke around with them, and things like that. But I mean, for me, that was pretty much how I came out to my parents. Um, and up until then, like I mean, now that I'm older, I'm truly definitely finding more of myself. So I'm just like very comfortable, and I'm like, look, I don't have to explain anything to you. Respectfully, I know you're my parents, but I don't have to explain anything to anybody. So I'm just like, I'm just going to live my life the way I want to, whether it's with her, him, whoever, whatever the case may be. And I know that back home, my parents are truly accepting of it. Even my stepdad, surprisingly, my stepdad, he's 100% accepting of it. My real dad, my stepmom, like my entire family, my grandma is probably one of my biggest supporters, sir. Literally,
we love her.
Yes, you guys, I'm the favorite one. Like I'm in her will. Pretty much, yes. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, so she's gonna leave me everything for me and my punk.
A bit. back to like to what you were saying, like after you came out, like how did anything change like with family? Like did you lose like anybody stop talking to you? Like
I did lose guy friends. I will say that. I lost guy friends because they I don't know. I guess it's like a teenager thing, but pretty much I lost them because when I started opening up to them and I was like, well, you guys look like I'm gonna be honest with you, and honestly, this happens now that I'm grown too, which honestly gets me upset too. But I was pretty much like, hey, like, you know, I'm starting to have like these like weird thoughts. So, I think I might like guys and stuff, this and this and that. And then they were like, well, I don't you shouldn't like guys and things like that. I'm like, well, who are you to tell me what I should and shouldn't like? And so they just started distancing themselves from me because for whatever reason, I guess they thought that I was probably attracted to them. And I'm like, not every guy is attracted to every guy, every straight guy. Because trust them, there's some ugly ass motherfuckers.
because sorry to cut you. Because one thing about it, and two things for sure, I hate a straight ass motherfucker being so fucking bothered when a gay enters a room because bitch, I ain't doing shit to you. I ain't even look at you. You mad at you. Like bitch for what? I ain't do nothing to you. I don't even know you. I haven't even like what are you even doing here? I just hate that men like they have something to say about a gay person like why are you insecure? Like is there something you like it's just dumb.
Right.
Like that doesn't make sense to me. It's a normal person. You're a man. They're gay. They're a girl. Like bitch, you respect a person for what they go for. Like I'm sorry that if it offends you, but it shouldn't because bitch, they're being them.
Yeah,
Just how you're
exactly.
being you, minding your business there. That's what they're doing over there. So
That
it's
is
just
true.
so annoying, and I just hate, and I get annoyed that men are like so homophobic. It's like why can y'all everybody just come along as like
Yes.
like it's just so annoying and
Yes.
disappointing how it could be your own friends too. Like why like that's just weird.
That is really
I
weird.
really don't fuck with that.
But to the straight guys that are actually, and I do have a couple of straight friends who obviously they know who I am as a person, and they fully accept it, and they don't change their way about it. Then shout out to them because there's still a couple of straight guys who that's how you know that like a straight guy is 100% secure about their sexuality when you can be comfortable
and they could
around they can be comfortable being around you
or anyone.
and you don't have to change your way of being, they don't have to change their way of being and stuff like that. Um and if anything, sometimes I like to joke around with them, but they never take it to any type of offense because, for one, I never take it way too far. Never that. But also, they can also dish it and take it. Like they're that type of friend that you're like, okay, like I kind of want to like, I know who I am as a person. I love girls, things like that. Me being around you really doesn't bother me. So you be you, I'm gonna be me. We're gonna have things like that. For example, for our birthday, we had a couple guys, in the party bus. They were with us for the weekend. It was a pretty good time, honestly. I will have to say, like, we all had such a good time. Like, we had our girls with us. It was our birthday. It was the straights. And we're the only punks.
You're the only punks.
But overall, it was pretty good.
Yeah, like for the party, I was even telling him, even though I'll get to that later, but it was. I felt in the party bus. I felt like comfortable. I was telling him like, like I get nervous around straight guys. Like I don't like being around straight guys because like you have to like it just be weird. Like I don't really fuck with that. Like it's like why are people like that? I want to be comfortable. I just don't want like I hate stares. One thing about it, I hate people staring. It's like it's can I help you? Like come on over here if you want something. Like I just hate when people stare, and it's like that one thing I got annoyed at the club. That's why I wasn't really like turned. Cause trust me, I get down, baby.
Yes.
But that day it was like I'm not really fucking with this. Like I'm gonna keep it cute. Like
Okay.
and I did. But yeah, just really wasn't feeling myself. Trust me, I enjoyed like everything in my night. All right, it's like nah, but it was just very fun, but very like
I
questionable.
could see that. That
Mhm.
does make
Because
sense.
every time I go out with like Junior knows, like I am a lit person. Like we go and shake ass everywhere, like up and
Yes,
down to the
that is true.
side
That is true.
and bitch on a dick. All right. But
Yeah.
yeah, I just like that his like the friends that he's introduced me to, like personally and like all his straight friends, like they've been really cool. Like
Mhm.
they just mind their business just how we mind ours, and
Yeah.
they could take a joke. They are really friendly. Well, not friendly as in like but really nice and
Nice.
kind.
Very nice.
But yeah, I just the straight man need to get it together. Cause why are you insecure? Cause from what I know, you was in my DMs. But anyways,
She was like all tea, all shade.
all tea, all
All
shade.
tea, all shade.
Mm-hmm.
So, on to the next segment.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna be getting into what I was just talking about. So the
Oh,
question
okay.
is, how do you feel, or how does it feel being in public, like alone? Like how, like when you're out here, like nobody wants to come with you, like they can't, like you have to go alone. Like how do you feel? Well, I feel like for you, it's like pretty like it's not hard because you look
It's
like a
not.
straight man.
Right.
But for
Definitely.
me, it could be weird and very like not insecure because I'm never insecure, baby. One thing
Hmm.
about it, fuck that. But I just get very nervous, and I won't say I'm antisocial, but I just don't want people talking to me in public because I don't know what to say. Even though if they ask me the easiest question,
Right.
like, "Oh, how are you?" I'm like, I'm like,
Uh,
you're her. But yeah, so when I'm out, I will either have my lashes done or I will either have my nails done. When my nails are done, it's like, you know what, like I don't really care,
right.
like, but it's still kind of weird because it's like, bitch, all I do is like click clack.
Mhm.
But when I get bored or when I'm like anxious, like I have to do like something with my nails or like do something with my hands.
Mhm.
All right. But I just get like I don't know. I've had
So, what I'm hearing is that like you typically like,
I don't like going out in public alone.
but if you have to, you will do
I
it,
will do
right?
it, but it's just like it's like I've gone like slurs like a fucking
Mhm.
guys, especially in
Mhm.
the fucking
Mhm.
ghetto. It's like
Yes. Yes.
what? It's
Yes.
like
Yes.
I'm on myself. Like what the fuck am I gonna do?
Right.
But it's like like come on. But still, it's really scary. So it's like um a straight like a gay person needs to have a weapon with them because it's not cute out here,
Yeah.
and it's just really scary
I feel
because
like in that. So I feel like I get what you're saying. I feel like for you, you more so
it's
you're
just
okay with
yeah.
being out by yourself, and if you have to, you will. But for
Mhm.
you, is more so
Like I'm
for your
gonna go.
safety.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Okay.
to go because I don't care. But it's just like I just get anxious because like there's so many people. Like
Hmm.
they're gonna like I don't care that I'm gay, but it's like
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
as a
Yeah.
normal
Yeah. Yeah.
person, they're
Definitely.
not. A lot of people are not used to seeing like gay people out on the like on the outside
Uh,
alone. But I when it comes to the girls, I'm still like okay,
right.
like
Right.
it's
Right.
just girls in here. Like I don't care. The
Definitely.
one want to try me, come on, bitch, let's go. But when I know it's an atmosphere where it's like straight guys or like
Hmm.
everybody's there, it's just like a little scary because it's like people are weird. People just be like straight, especially these DL men in the outside. They could be like
Yes.
so like what's they could be following you around. Like that
Hmm.
is scary. Like
That is true.
and
Yes.
it's like like it's old people trying to talk to you.
And I never
Take
got
that
time for
elsewhere.
that. You take that
Take
elsewhere.
that elsewhere.
I never got time for that.
Yeah, but I feel like that's pretty much like me.
Well,
I don't really
yeah.
like being.
For me, yes, it is easier. And even before, like for me, like I've always been okay with being alone. And for example, if I have to go to the grocery store, if I have to go to a store, things like that, like I don't mind going alone. And honestly, sometimes it's like therapeutic for me. But when it comes to like going to like parties and things like that, like those type of social events, then I typically love, and essentially I could go alone, but for me the reason why I always look to have with me a +1, or if it's possible to bring like more people with me, whether it's to like a bar, party, whatever the case may be, like an outdoor activity. I like to do it only because I want to be able to have fun. I want to be able to interact. I want to things like that. Now,
Yeah.
granted, I could do that alone, but it's not going to be as fun as if I had one of like my closest homegirls, or like you, or like you know, like a group of people and things like that. And like I feel like for me personally, like I'm such a welcoming person where if I get invited to something, I love to extend that invite to everybody else with me. But obviously, I have to ask for permission, things like that. I guess to answer your question, for the most part, yes, it is doable for me to be out alone. I mean, except for the bar. Unless I'm going through it, like I'm depressed, I'll probably go to the bar and be like,
you'll never catch me at a bar or at a club alone. I have to have. I need a group to come with me because. For what? Like, bitch, if I want to hear music, I'll just blast that shit in my room and shake my ass. Like,
exactly on the mirror, right?
On the mirror, looking
Bounce
at my
on the
hole.
mirror.
Like, what color is it? But yeah, it's like as of like an everyday, I'll probably like want someone going out. If it's not, then oh well, let's see what happens with this. Don't get so but yes,
literally.
But after that, that brings us to our final question of the day.
It does. You did mention that sometime like DLs will be acting weird.
In me.
Yes, in you, around you, yes, especially in public, they do act weird. Because clearly they're not like comfortable with being out and things like that. Like they're DL for a reason, so they love to keep like that
on
like
the low.
On the low and things like that. So I guess that brings me to my next question. What is your most embarrassing DL experience?
Oh my god.
And it doesn't have to be like it doesn't have to be like a sexual hookup or like anything like that. It can also be like a weird conversation that you probably had, like an interaction, like just anything. For me, and I guess I'll start. For me, I guess it's really different. I guess it's different for me in the sense of my experience with a DL versus your experience with a DL because I'm masked. And don't get me wrong, like I feel like I love me a good DL mask. I love it because
it's so hot.
It really is. But they can sometimes be tweaking. And it's just giving very much like I don't even want to take down. Calm down. So my most embarrassing DL experience for me would have to be like let's see. Because honestly, I really don't have that many like weird experiences. I feel like the most common one though is like them sending like unsolicited like pictures and things like that out of nowhere, and then you open your phone and you're probably like at church. Snapchat. You're at church and you're opening the Snapchat, and then all you see is something hanging. You're like, ooh, jump scare. And then you're like, oh, clearly you're DL. Yeah. But honestly, that happens commonly with even like the opening day people, so it's not really too much of like weird like or embarrassing experience.
It's just like you open something like
like I have yet to experience anything
like embarrassing
or like weird from a DL guy. I don't know. I guess it's maybe because when we conversate, it's pretty much just like two masculine men talking, so it's really hard for us to like even like have anything awkward happen. In a way, I'm kind of glad I'm not the one who experienced it, but it's kind of interesting to hear other people's like experience of like what they dealt with like DL guys and stuff, and I'm just like, oh, better you than me. So, what was yours?
So I don't really have one. I know.
I'm over here about to sip on the tea because I'm trying to figure out, like, bitch, I'm pretty sure you got a good one.
Want to hear a good one? So I don't really have a good one from me, but I have one that happened to me.
Oh.
Does that count?
Yes.
So like typical legs, like with her favorite DM down the street. All right, it's like that.
Yes. OTL shape.
For real. With the wife watching. All right, it's like that. I'm kidding.
You're like, I'm gonna send him satisfied.
He'll be home in bed, so you don't worry.
Calm down.
Calm down. Oh my god, I'm kidding. No.
Hi, kids.
Oh my god, the dog is barking. Oh my god, no, I'm hot. All right,
no, literally, I'm
Okay.
hot for you too.
Okay, so I've had like my little DL hookup, and it's not really embarrassing. I would say like it's embarrassing from his end and very disgusting.
Oh, I thought you painted on him.
Bitch, no, that's a different story. All right. I'm kidding. Mona Lisa. Like, nah, I'm kidding. I'd never painted.
Okay.
But what was I saying? Oh, so it happened in 1942. All right.
Oh, this bitch. Oh.
So now, so we had hooked up. It was like I think a late afternoon. It wasn't even like late, like night. So it could be like it was not really like a late night hookup. It was like late in the afternoon, and we were like, he was like, "You wanna like come out, like go get like something." I was like, "Yeah, sure." Like, let's go. Right. And well, so me over there walking. I get to his car. We go. I think we went to Buffalo Wild Wings. Cheap ass shit. So
That's such a trade thing to do.
For real, like
that's where you meet the homeboys to watch like a football game or
football,
something.
All the white.
He was like, "Let me pull up with my punk."
Let me show my punk.
All my homeboys got to see me with the punk.
With the punk. So we went to Buffalo Wild Wings. Everything went like good there. Like we eat. That is that. After that, we like head to the car. We're heading home. He's dropping me off. And like he was saying like goodbye, and like we've talked, like obviously we were hanging out before that, and so like it was already late, so he dropped me off, and like honestly we went for a little kiss. But
it went for more.
It
did.
No,
because that's how my kisses happen. Don't kiss me. We're gonna end up in the backseat.
Ended up in his bed.
You're like, you told his wife, you're like, bitch, go sleep in the living room. I'm gonna take care of your man right now.
I'm like, is this the maid?
I see you got your maid outfit on.
I see you got your maid outfit on. She just sleeping. So he goes in like for a kiss, but mind you, like I said, we had just came back from eating, and you know when you're pretty full.
He farted?
Bitch! No, you know when you're pretty full, it came out off the other side.
Oh no.
That shit was so fucking. I was like, we were kissing, like all like making out, like I was really feeling him. I was like, okay, this my head somewhere. Bitch, this motherfucker burped in my motherfucking mouth. Bitch, when I tell you.
Bitch, your lashes burnt off.
Bitch, my nose hairs are.
You're like, I don't gotta trim that shit. That shit burnt the fuck off.
It went that shit was so fucking disgusting. When I tell you that gave me the biggest ick, like the ick, the fucking like don't even like I don't know you like what am I doing in here type like that shit was literally I don't know, but that when I tell you he wanted in for more, I was like, I gotta go, baby. Like, I can't do a burp. All of y'all know I can't do a burp smell. I hate a burp and a burp smell. Like, that shit is disgusting. But yeah, that was pretty much it.
Okay, so that's not that bad. No, okay.
It was bad for me, but okay.
Wait, I do have one.
What?
He wasn't okay. In my defense, though, he was gay. Like he knew he was gay and stuff. I would say
they pinned it on you.
I would say he was DL because although he mentioned to me that he was gay, he wasn't open to like social media and things like that. He comes over, whatever, and he painted. He did. What I will say this though.
Dun, dun. Alright, just kidding. Calm down, honey. But pretty much I like have to apologize because the microphone kind of stopped working on us. I'm sorry about it, honey. But pretty much you ain't miss a lot. Like all he was talking about was like his experience and like how it went, the whole shebang. But I'm gonna cut it short so we could just get to him talking, eh?
2 times it did happen though, I didn't continue. I got turned off. I was like, okay, like I'm still gonna make you feel comfortable. I know you feel like shit, things like that.
Literally.
But personally for me, I've got turned off. I'm just like, no, thank you.
Ooh, honey.
That shit is pain.
I would have gotten some Bath and Body Works spray and spray them up.
Throw some Clorox in
For real.
No, but for me, like the 2 times that it did happen, I didn't make them feel awkward or bad about their self because
I just kicked them out.
yeah, literally, just like go on with your day.
Take that elsewhere.
But yeah, that's probably one of like the most embarrassing like deal experiences I've had. That's crazy. I mean, nothing. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Think so? Alright.
I mean, yes, of course.
No, but
I feel like there's worse.
Normal.
I feel like there's been worse things.
It's number 4K.
Yeah. So I'm just like, but for the most part, I feel like nowadays like bottoms are very on top of it.
Yeah.
So it's rare. Well, at least.
So like as a bottom, like you're called a bottom for a reason, but
like you have no business going to eat like a
beans, a fucking
Wingstop,
Chipotle bowl
before
all the appointment.
All that grease.
Especially
you
me
were
with that cream
not
cheese.
on the onion. No.
You'll never catch me with it. No,
thank you.
No, thank you. Take that elsewhere.
No.
But we did have one question requested from our production team. She has one question for us, which I'm scared.
Where's she at? We have our audience in the back. Audience, wave at us.
Right there.
Hi.
No, that one right there.
Oh, okay.
Come forward.
Oh,
her,
the one with the blonde wig.
No, with the blonde. Yes. Oh my god.
Want me to come?
Yes.
Because
we have someone from our production team wanting to access.
Let's give her a round of applause.
Yes.